Hello everybody, this is Rob KC6TYD and I am on an adventure today. I just arrived here at Ohlone College in Fremont, California, and I'm going to grab the Peak Trailhead, I think that's what it's called, and I'm going to be running up to the top of Mission Peak today. We'll see how this adventure goes, and once up there I'll be running the 9 a.m. TalkNet. I'm going to get out and get my ticket here from my parking spot and we'll start. Come with me. Okay, there's more than one way up to the top of Mission Peak. This one here, starting at Ohlone, seems to be a little bit more gradual, and there's more parking available than the one off of Stanford Ave, and that one's a little bit more steep. So I chose this way because this is my first time, I don't want to overdo it. Trail opened at 6, I believe. It's just past 6:30. I've heard that it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get up. Net starts at 9, so I figured I'd get here super early. Alright, so as you can see as I pan around here, we've got some fog this morning. Alright, let me show you what I'm taking today. So, I got my backpack, and I got some water, snacks, and inside the backpack I've got my GoBox Junior. I have that listed up on Facebook. I made it a few years ago. I don't know if you can see it. I'll certainly open this up more later. But there it is. It's in a little Pelican box. And some paper to write down call signs for the net later. For the antenna on this, I'm actually going to use a mag mount antenna. And I need to remove my 2-meter 440 antenna off the car. That's a little short antenna that works really well, and I was getting a really good SWR. So I want to remove that, pop it in the backpack, and off we go. Alright, made it over here to the trailhead. It's just east of the campus. You can find the trailhead by looking for the big high tension towers. Here at the information board, there's a map, and here's the college. We're right over here. We're going to grab this, come all the way around, stay to the left, and Mission Peak is right there. Let's get going. I'll head over this way first. About 50 yards or so, maybe 100 from the trailhead, is our first gate. There's a few gates we're going to go through. There's grazing cattle out here. And I think this is all to keep the cattle where they're supposed to be. Yep, I brought water. Okay, so I've made it to, you can kind of still see the college here. This is not even really part of the Peak Trail. It's just a little trailhead that comes off the college. But come to a little Y, and here we go. We're officially on Peak Trail. Well, I've only gone about a few hundred yards, but the description about being a gradual grade is not the case here at the beginning. It's been pretty much uphill. This tree here, check out the roots. Kind of a cool formation. Alright, time to take off my sweatshirt. It's getting hot. Fairly after the top of the first grade, there's this trail here that goes between these two mountain peaks. Kind of a saddle run here. It's actually nice in here, and the fog has burned off, or as I predicted, we might be above it. It's my old buddy, Kilo 6 Charlie Oscar Whiskey. How's the propagation up here? Not too bad? Okay, be that way. No QSL card from you. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. 33 minutes into the trail, and this is the first flat area of the climb, which is perfect timing. First cattle grade. Boy, that's an ankle buster if you get that wrong. Okay, this part of the trail butts up with or meets up with Miller Creek Road. No, if you're asking, could I have driven up to the top? Nope, no access. There's no access from this road. All right, we're gonna keep trudging along here. Coming up to another category here. Good morning. Sunrise coming over the east. All right, we've come up to another turn in the trail here. We're 52 minutes in. I think we're right about there at that turn. Grabbing this peak trail, so we're gonna turn to the south, hit that fork, and up the rest of the way. So definitely more than halfway, or just about halfway. So time for some water and off we go. I think I finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. No, not the sun. Let's see if I can block it here. It's those little scraggly peaks or rocks right there. So I'll be taking this trail off to the left and then coming around and hitting the summit here in a bit. I think this is the last rest stop area. Outhouse, picnic table. Time for some more water. So close, but yet so far away. Almost there. The last climb. Almost there. I think you can see the little spike monument that's kind of an iconic structure at the top here. Whew. That grade looks straight up almost. Oh yeah, time to sit down. Whew. This little part here was definitely a go and stop situation. Go a little and stop. Definitely a pretty good high grade. All right, almost there in, gosh, what time is it? 8:36-ish. I've got about 20 minutes here to get there. All right, looks like there's one last little rest stop here at the base of the summit. And we'll be taking a small little rest and then hopefully getting up to the top here in a few. So this part getting to the summit right here, the last leg, is almost like a staircase. A lot of uneven steps, but if you kind of follow the divots, makes it easy. Keep heading up here. Well, folks, I'm just about there. At this point, every 50 feet, for me anyway, has been a little bit of a challenge. I have to stop and rest, but I'm sure this is going to be well worth the view. coming up to the summit here. Whew, what a view. And just as I suspected, we're above the fog today. One hour, 52 minutes. Wow, almost 2 hours for me. That's Mount Allison over there to the south, or I should say kind of east from how I'm standing. A lot of commercial amateur radio transmitter sites. That's the fogged-in Bay Area. I believe that's Sunol Ridge over there. The Livermore, Dublin, Pleasanton Valley, Diablo over beyond that. To the right, what is that, Morgan Territory, and then maybe a little bit of the Altamont out there going northeast-ish. All right, let's go touch the pole. I believe that's the tradition here on top of Mission Peak. This is it. My first time. 1 hour 53 minutes. 3 miles. Is that what it is? I never knew the count. 3. KC6 TYD testing.
S9 plus 10.
Ah, very good. Good morning, everybody. It's Rob KC6 TYD, and this is the 9 AM TalkNet. This net meets here Monday through Friday here on the NC. All right, well, guess what, folks? I am currently coming to you live, obviously, from about 2,500 feet up at Mission Peak. About 5 minutes ago, I made it to the summit. Quickly touched the little iconic Mission Peak pole, and then quickly about 50 to 100 yards found a little nook to set up my Go Box Junior, and so I'm looking over the Bay Area, and it is fogged in. I am above the clouds, folks. What a beautiful picture up here. So I'll be conducting the net from up here at Mission Peak today. Anybody that chimes in, I'll try to get you a QSL card today from up here. I'll try to make a unique picture up here at some point and get you all a QSL card. All right, well, let's get things started here on the 9 AM TalkNet. Let's start taking check-ins.
November 6th, Victor Foxtrot Hotel.
So this is my setup here.
17 years old.
Battery, switch, voltage, amps, Anderson power pole, some USB chargers, a little Chinese dual band radio that fits in. Works great.
You've got a lot to share.
Got it hooked up to the mobile antenna on a good old oven tray over there. All right, back to the net we go.
And the net, WP6KIO.
Ah, very good, full quieting. So it looks like I'm pretty much blasting the whole Bay Area here. 10 watts on a little Go Box. I love it. I'm glad this little Go Box is working for me. Kind of a mini field day in a box. I just all able to get into a backpack and off I go. All right, very good. Let me throw it back to you if you have anything further there. All right, it's now a little after 11, and the fog is burned off. So looking east here, you can see more the land. There's Diablo, and of course over to the Bay Area. Still a little foggy over on the peninsula, but Fremont, Hayward here, or Fremont, Newark, it's all burning off. Let's go back over to the totem pole. I'm not sure if that's the official name. So a paramedic and a cow walk into a bar. Oh, wait. Are you going to be offended by this? So one would think that now that gravity's on my side coming back down, this would be a piece of cake, but this last section that was giving me some issues coming up, which, you know, reminding me that I was out of shape, is coming down really hard on the ankles now. Woo! And you got to make sure you don't slip and slide. Okay, we're on the last part of coming down. My ankles are sore, and also my knees. It's interesting, the muscles change between going up and down this hill. So once again, we'll kind of descend through this little saddle area between these two hills, and Ohlone College will be right below that. All right, coming around the corner, that's our first glimpse of Ohlone College right there. This morning when I'm on my way up, I wouldn't have been able to see that from this part of the path because it was fogged in. So if you ever plan to come up to Mission Peak from the Ohlone College side, here's a good perspective of where the trailhead starts. We started down by that tension line. You can see the porta potties down there, and then you gradually take it up, make this turn and head up the hill. I was hoping I could find a little shortcut from this parking lot over here where I parked and make it up over here, but I didn't find one. So I think if I do this again, I'm just going to park down in the parking garage lower level that early in the morning should be open, and then just walk over to the trailhead so I don't have to backtrack. Yay, I'm back down to ground level here, so to speak. Let's see how long it took coming back down. 1 hour 13 minutes. So yeah, a little over a half hour, right? I saved coming down.